What's up, everybody? It's Monday. It's Monday, the 24th of March. I was going to say May.
It is, and we're here for 22 years of Blade HQ. We are old.
Yeah, when Blade HQ was founded, I was 5.
And I was also 5.
Yeah,
I forget we're the same age.
97 babies. Jake Paul was born the same year as us. Maybe we should get together for like a birthday party.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. Anyway, we got a lot of fun knives to talk about. I believe this is kind of like divided into 2 sections, yeah? Today?
Yeah, so because this is kind of replacing new knives, we will go through a few things first that are coming up for Blade HQ that you guys can get soon. And then we'll go into the giveaway with today's sponsor and then the anniversary stuff.
Yeah, can we talk about the sponsor for a sec?
Absolutely.
So this episode, not the sale, but this episode, this particular live is sponsored by our friends at MKM, or the Maniago Knife Makers.
Absolutely.
Out of Italy. They're sort of the collaboration brand that encompasses most of the companies that make knives in Maniago.
Yeah.
And this is the Eclipse. This one's pretty awesome. It's got a bag to cut blade and anodized blue titanium hardware and everything. Oh, it's so good.
It's a pretty one.
Yeah, it's also like a $220 knife, and
Yeah, it's a good deal.
like usually when they give us giveaway stuff, it's like, you know, usually in the 50 to 150 range, but no, they're like, you're getting a knife today. So congratulations to whoever win this. Just if you want to win this, wait until the end of the live and we will have a comment that you need to type. We have a few rules there. You have to be 18 years or older in the United States of America, and you must have won in the previous 3 months.
Yes, and apologies, I don't think you guys were able to see that knife at all, were they?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We'll
all
show
right.
it again when the camera
We'll get
comes
some
back.
good shots on there.
But yeah, this was a popular one. We just had a sale on it a few weeks ago. Oh, they can see it now?
They can see it.
And
All
these
right.
went so fast. We completely sold out, so we just got our new shipment in of these about a week ago. So
They
it's a good
sent us a
knife.
little extra one for you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris from Crypto Life says George is awesome. And I'm just like, thanks, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, EDC Associate says, what's up? We're good. How you doing, EDC Associate?
Happy to see y'all in here. Happy birthday. We'll tell Blade HQ happy birthday for you.
Yes. The oldest employee, I shouldn't say the oldest, the employee here who's been the longest is our boss's boss, Jacob Knudsen. You might have seen him on a few videos.
Yeah.
And I want to say he was the second employee ever hired here.
Right after probably.
There was some other guy that Cam
Yeah.
hired a long time ago. But what I was talking to him the other day about the grand adventure that is the history of Blade HQ. And he says when he started, everyone did everything. Everyone had a phone at their desk, and they also had the packing
That
station at their
sounds
desk
way
and a
too
computer to post.
chaotic.
Oh, I
could
can't
not-
imagine.
I feel like we already all do everything, so
But like,
imagine having half or a quarter of the staff we have now.
oh yeah,
That'd be insane.
yeah. Colt Newsom says one at MKM can't decide which one. Which would you recommend?
MKM.
I'll tell you, MKM's fixed blades are next level.
That's where I was going. I like their fixed blades because they do come in a lot of different varieties and a lot of different sizes and materials. And so I know they make like the super tiny ones, like the micro or the macros. Those are really small.
I like the macro, but my favorite is the TPF Defense.
Yeah, you do like that one. That's a good one.
Can we do a lefty special one day? I think that'd be fun. I think we got a couple of lefties here in the
lefty?
office. I know Bohan's a lefty, Laurel's a lefty.
Yeah.
We got a few.
It'd be if we can round up enough lefty knives, then for sure.
Yeah, I know that Chris Reeve has a lot of left-handed options. You can get a pair. Protec, yeah. Spider Code has the Paramilitary 2 and a left-handed.
There's a lot of ambidextrous knives too that we could probably talk about.
Yeah,
A few on the
crossbars,
table.
shrug locks.
Yeah.
Yes. When are you guys doing another knife rating? I don't know. When are we?
Hopefully we'll do an influencer one. That's what we're trying to
Oh,
put
that's
together.
right. We are
We'll
putting
see.
that one together.
Yeah.
Tell them to actually watch it.
Yeah, actually watch it,
Please.
guys. Come on. Yeah. Reagan says he really enjoyed the Ramon Chavez video.
Oh, nice.
I enjoyed that as well.
Oh, thanks.
The first time I saw any of it was when it was published. It was pretty awesome.
Hey, we appreciate it, Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Ron. He's carrying some pretty legit stuff today.
A James Brand Barnes, a titanium scales and a Vero Mini isotope, and a Chavez titanium pry bar G-Shock watch.
Titanium Monday. It's only Monday, man. You gotta wait till Titanium Tuesday for all those.
Yeah, I will tell you though, that James Brand Barnes, I will say this to anyone at any time, that is my grail knife. If I had to choose,
Didn't you give it away?
no, I had
Oh,
a
you gave
Klein.
away a Klein, my bad.
Yes, I I still miss
We
it.
won't talk about that.
But yeah, if I had to
That's
choose
your
between a
grail.
Sabenza and a Barnes, I'd take Barnes.
Okay.
It's just so
I
good.
could see it.
love
I
a good
really am
integral.
liking James brand lately. I feel like I need to get one. I like their Redstones. They're kind of funky, but
Yeah, with like the double scale.
yeah,
Sort of
it's
thing.
different. I like different stuff.
Yeah, every time I see the Redstone, I think of the Code Epoxy brand, and they like have the different colored patches.
Yeah, it does. It gives off that vibe.
Yeah, but if they had like 4 different colors of the scales, I think that'd be so much fun. Kind of have the outdoorsy climbing
That
vibe.
would be cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Shall
well,
we?
let's jump into some knives.
Cool. Let's talk about these first. I'll give you one of each color, and I'll take the other. So these are the new Guardian Tactical. Oh my gosh, Guardian Tactical 025s. These are not coming out soon. I'd say maybe 2 weeks. I don't have an exact drop date, but we did announce them last week. So these are coming out, relatively in the next few weeks. But these are the new version with new milling on the handles.
As well as a new dagger blade.
Yes, double-sided blade.
So that dagger blade is our exclusive, and if you haven't held a GTX 025, this might be the smoothest OTF
They're
in the
great.
world.
And
They
I love the sizes. It's a perfect little EDC pocketable OTF. It's great.
I really appreciate all the things that went into this.
Right?
I will say, if I were to choose my perfect 025, I think I like the drop point.
Yeah.
But a lot of folks out there who want to carry an OTF, like the reason I want to is because it's not a folder, but it
Yeah, you
has
have
the
to-
same size as one that you don't have to touch the blades, you can have 2 edges.
Exactly. That's like the
So-
classic OTF blade style, I feel like. That's like
Yeah.
the staple when you think of like a mean OTF. But small package, mean knife.
Yep. And I love the anodization. It's a nice, almost chalky aluminum.
Yeah.
I wish we had the green one. The green one's my favorite.
It's like an olive, like dark green.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are great. The new milling on the handles gives nice texture. And there also is no milling under the pocket. Or the pocket
Oh, I didn't
clip.
even notice that, but that's a nice
Nice
touch.
touch. So it
Not
won't
going to
be
chew your pocket up.
grinding on your pocket there.
Because let's face it, half the reason you carried an OTF was for the fidget factor.
Exactly.
So.
But these come in a bunch of different variations. We have just regular stonewash, we have all black, we have like a battle worn wash, and then kind of like a two-tone. Lots of options for you guys.
So I'd go pick them up because I know that knives of this quality sometimes take a little while to make, and it can be a big space between restocks. So if you're into that, I would move quickly.
And I will get the price. I know some of you guys are asking for those. I'll get back to you on that.
Yes. Man, I just can't stop. Another thing I'll mention is the sound. Sometimes it's hard to get a nice sound in an OTF, but like it has a nice thump to it, you know?
Yeah, these sound great.
Sorry,
The
I'm
last
doing
thing we
that way
need
too
is
close to the
another
microphone.
OTF in George's hand.
Hey, I've never injured
Next to a
myself or
valve
anyone
phone.
else with an OTF. Now, karambits are a different story.
It looks like these will be coming in around $256.
Okay, so definitely a price that you're familiar with if you're into USA-made OTFs. It's a premium price, but it's also a very premium knife, and I love that Elmax blade. I will tell you, I've been playing around with a few of the higher-end sharpeners as of late.
They're nice.
I don't think I've met a steel that polishes up as nicely as Elmax.
Yeah, we've been seeing Elmax a lot more. I know Riat uses it a lot on all their Exos. But more brands are starting to use it.
Yeah, which I'm super excited about.
I
I've
like it.
I've
It's a
always
good
had a
steel.
thing for Elmax, but now it's hitting the mainstream.
Yeah. Should we talk
right.
about these next?
Let's talk about these. These
Big
are our
boys?
Heretic Pariah manuals.
Yes.
So tell me about this pattern.
So this is the cell, they call it cell shade. Not entirely sure what that stands for, if you do.
I think it might have something to do with a video game.
Okay, I
I
can
could
see
be
that.
wrong. I'm not sure.
I mean, it definitely looks. Obviously, it's all, someone took the time to hand mark every single one of these knives. So this isn't just like a print that you're seeing that is being thrown onto the whole blade. Someone sat down for each one and took markers and painted all of these. So
yeah, but not
it's
like
phenomenal.
it's not Sharpies. Like these are
Yeah.
like a nice Cerakote
Very-
sort of marker
exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Then they bake it on, so it's gonna have a nice rugged finish, and it looks animated.
They're beautiful. But we have a Magna Cut blade, a huge one indeed. Nice big pocket clip for you guys on the back. We have this really awesome inlay with like that
Like 3M
Almost grip.
traction.
like skateboard grip almost.
Yeah, it's a little bit more rubbery than
rubbery.
skateboard.
Very tactile though. But these are exclusive, so these will be Blade HQ exclusive colors, the blue and the white. You guys have probably seen these on the automatics when they did like the yellow, the green, the blue, the red, those kind of things. But these will be, only through Blade HQ, so definitely check these out when they come.
Yep, and I will mention, like you said, you've seen them on the autos, but for all you people who live in states where you're not allowed to carry autos,
Yeah.
these are just manuals. Very nice, and very smooth manuals, I might add.
Yes, and these drop next Tuesday, which would be April 1st.
Stay
Happy
tuned.
April Fool's Day.
I can't think of a better April Fool's knife than this, like
Right.
carrying around.
It's cool.
So who's like, what
I just love how it doesn't look real. Like when I was taking photos of the other colors, the autos, it looked fake in the image. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. However they pulled that off. It
'Cause
looks
it's not
3D but
fake.
2D. It's awesome. So yeah, these are definitely like a collector's piece. And I know we don't have too many of them. So if you do want one,
Yeah, what's pricing on these?
let's take a look.
I imagine it's probably going to be in the 400 range.
Yeah, it looks like 483.
483. So definitely a bit of a grail knife piece, but it's basically a
Absolutely.
custom with that finish.
Oh yeah.
But you're right, it totally looks fake.
Almost kind of like a one-off because I know they do these and I think they kind of Heretic sells them and once they're gone I don't think they're going to be making them again or at least in very limited batches.
Yeah,
so.
like you can't scale this. Like that'd be so
No.
hard. This kind of reminds me of like those Nerf guns that people will like spray to look like Halo guns
Yeah.
and stuff.
That is what it looks like, a video game knife. It's so cool. I love it.
Yep.
Amazing. But that's it for new knife stuff. We didn't have much this week. There's a few things that you'll probably see on like social media, and if you follow our email, you'll see them throughout that. But
Yeah, but this week we've been paying a lot of attention to this upcoming sale.
yeah, exactly. We have
It's
a ton
very
of them.
exciting.
Shall
It's
we
the
jump
anniversary.
in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So
You wanna talk about the
start
giveaway?
up, we have some giveaways. So I believe the price threshold on this guy is $185?
195.
$195.
Yes.
So if you spend $195 or more at BladeHQ.com during the sale, while supplies last, you can get this. This is the Mora 546, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's a basic, like it has the same handle as your basic 511. The difference is we have a stainless blade here.
Yes.
So if
Instead
you're
of a
gonna
high carbon.
chuck it in your tackle box, or maybe you want to go bushcrafting in the rain or something,
Yeah.
don't have to worry about rust here. And same nice sheath.
Yep.
Very exciting indeed. A Mora that you know and love, and it is here. And you can get one for free if you just go and pick up that knife you've been after.
There you go. And then along with that, you will also get a little patch. You guys have seen these before. It's the Knives on Board, like the baby on board patch. But these are free with every order, and these are also while supplies last. So, if we run out of them, you snooze, you lose. But
Do not
definitely,
snooze.
definitely get out there and get something. You'll at least get a cool little patch to throw on your gear or your pouches. But those are fun.
Yes. Now, we do have a mere sampling of the
do.
amazing knives they have on sale.
Yeah.
And I know we ordered a ton in, and you told me to pick 10, and these are the 10 I picked.
Yeah, just our favorites.
Yes, I tried really hard not to double dip on brands, but Kershaw. That's the spoiler alert. Kershaw's sales are always quite incredible.
Kershaw's great.
Yes, but the first knife we got is the Essie Knives Izula, specifically
Yes.
the CPM S35VN version.
Oh, thank goodness. I love the SE when they do the S35VN, just like the SE3. That's my beloved fixed blade. But
Your go-to.
yeah, this is cool. We have the non-coated version, which I always like the look of like the raw materials on my knives.
A
So
nice
big
stone
fan.
wash.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I know that that's a pretty popular mod on the 1095 ones, is they'll just use rust remover or whatever and strip the coating off and then force a patina, but no need. You got an
Exactly.
Izula right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are going for about $87. USA made, CPM S35VN, like we mentioned, a nice little sheath with a few different mounting options.
We don't throw it off
If we
the
don't throw it
table.
off the table. But mentioning that, if you do throw it off the table and then it gets run over by a truck and it breaks or something,
Yep.
it's warranted. Just send
Essie
it to
has a
Essie
great
and they'll
one.
fix it for you or give you a
Exactly.
new one.
Yeah, these are fun. Little backpack knife, camping knife, whatever. You can probably use it for anything.
Yeah, it's kind of been the gold standard of neck knives for as long as it's been around. I don't even know. It well
Exactly.
predates my time at Blade HQ.
That's a good one.
Yes. And then next up, we've got the Cold Steel Mini Leatherneck, which I might argue is one of the greatest boot knives the world has ever seen.
That would be a good boot knife. Nice little dagger. I like this one. This has HCR13 MOV steel.
Nice stainless, good and tough.
Good little rubber handle with a good grip on it. Full, all fingers on there. 5 hands.
5 hands.
5 fingers.
Yep. And so the Leatherneck series was based off of sort of a traditional combat style knife, and they called it a Leatherneck because pilots would have a leather collar around their neck. Kind of fun. And this one definitely has the appeal, like the look of those old school combat knives, but it feels very modern. It's got the Secure X sheath, and the rubberized handle is just super grippy and easy to grab a hold of. And if you just mounted that to your boot or to your hip or something,
Anywhere, backpack.
super compact knife.
Yeah.
And tell me what these are going for.
These are going for your sale price of $18.99.
$19.
Less than $20, you can get an awesome kind of old school yet modern dagger.
Yeah.
So cold steel,
Cold stool.
steel, excuse me, does an awesome job, I think, of taking those traditional old-time knives and modernizing them. I think obviously that's what they're known for.
Yep.
And so
I think that
That's
to me
another
that's
good
like the mark of a true knife enthusiast is like
Yeah.
modern send-ups of classic stuff, referencing the canon, if you will.
yeah.
Yes. The next up, our first Kershaw.
This was our knife of the year last year.
Yeah, Bel Air. So this new Bel
A
Air
beauty.
has the high satin finished Magna Cut blade and the carbon fiber handle.
Yeah, one of the better, I think, prettier build outs of this knife. But an amazing sale price of $189.99.
Yeah, so
Pretty good.
I mean, Magna Cut steel, and look how thin this is, coupled
is.
with this really tall flat gripe. This thing's gonna slice like no other.
It is. And it has an awesome deep carry pocket clip, super small profile. It's like the ultimate EDC.
Yeah, there's a reason we've sold so many of these.
I know.
People just love it. It's light, it's handy, it looks good, it cuts good. What more do you want out of a knife?
Yeah, I still need to buy one. That's what I need, is to get
Same.
my own.
Yes. So these ones are available on the sale. However, once the sale is over, all these prices are going to be gone.
Yes.
So I don't want to hear in the comments in the year 2034, hey, that's not that price anymore. Well, I'll tell you why, because it's 2034. This is this week in 2025. So check website for current pricing.
Exactly. And along with that, though, to go along with the giveaways, so every 2 days this week, there will be another giveaway.
Oh.
So you'll be able to get, it won't be the Mora anymore once it hits Wednesday. It'll be a different knife. I believe we have stuff coming from Beg Knives, Civivi, and a few other little kind of patches and fun things to throw in there as well. So those things will be changing throughout the week. So be on the lookout. We're going to post it on social media, in our newsletter, on our website, so you'll be able to follow along with that. If the Mora isn't your thing, maybe wait till midweek and you can get one of the other knives.
Yes, but if the more is your thing, act fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the next knife we got here is from Demco Knives. This is the 80-20.5.
Yes.
And this guy has the Grivory handle, the OS 10A blade.
D2.
Oh, D2, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm used to them being OS
I
10A.
know. It's
Yep.
one of the other ones.
And then the same shark lock we've all come to know and love.
Super fidgety.
Yes. What do you think of this guy?
I like it. It's just another great EDC knife. I mean, I have the arcade, so I have, a similar lock.
The
I don't
shark
have
lock.
I don't have a Demco, which I'd love one. But I know we did a video where I had the 80-20.5 and the Ultim scales. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I
I
do
was
remember
using
that.
that in our challenge, and that was a great knife.
I remember that challenge.
That was fun.
I took a weird route in that challenge. Don't
was-
regret it at all.
Yeah, that was fun. But super slicey blade. I love the thumb stud, but these are great that they do come in different kind of configurations. So if you don't like
Yeah.
the thumb stud, you can just have the peanut hole and whatever else you like.
Yep. And another thing to mention about this is a huge modding platform. I know Flightanium makes a bunch of aftermarket parts as well as companies like Original Goat. So if you want to try a different thumb stud or different handle material or whatever, the 80-20.5 is a great place to get into modding.
Yeah.
So I would definitely check these out. These are on sale for about $120 right now.
Yeah,
So,
and there's a few handle colors and blade shapes for that price as well. So
yeah.
definitely go on our website and scroll through all the Demcos, the 80-20.5 specifically, and see what you like.
I don't know if you'd be able to get into a shark lock for less money right now.
I think there might be a few 80-20.5s with different build outs that are around 100.
Oh, maybe like the shark pup, maybe that guy.
The Shark Cub. I mean, this
Yeah.
is
There's a few
That
other
one's
options
like the
in
peel
there.
ply. It just depends on the handle material you want.
Yeah, but a ton of them are on sale. So go find
Exactly.
whatever you seek.
Yep.
It'll be great. It will be
It will be
great.
great.
I can talk.
We both can't talk today.
Yep. The next
okay.
knife is the CJRB Pyrite. And
Yes.
the fact that this one's on sale, I don't quite understand because this thing was already crazy cheap.
I
So you get
know.
an S90V blade and this nice CNC milled stainless steel handle with a lot of milling on the inside.
Yeah.
So that, honestly, if you didn't tell me this was steel, I would assume it was titanium.
I know, that's what I originally thought. And then I had to relook at the listing and I'm like, oh, it's steel. But it still feels great.
Yeah, it feels great. And normally this is $90, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody understands. I'm like, knives have gotten so expensive, and I'm like, some have, but also it has never been a better time to be into budget knives than
Yeah,
it is right
exactly.
now. And $90 gets you S90V is crazy.
But the sale price,
Is $80, $79.99 gets
Save
you this
$10.
guy.
that's good. I would
Yeah.
get one.
Get a couple of different blade flavors as well. I want to say you can also get the Warncliffe on sale.
Absolutely. There's actually, I think, like 10 pyrites on sale right now if you want the Bowie blade, if you want just the standard, oh my gosh, what is it called?
AR RPM 9 blades.
Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of different handle materials. You can even get one of the Tonto blades on sale right now. I know we haven't seen those in a hot minute, but those are super cool. So
Yep, I believe that's our
definitely check 'em out.
exclusive blade style as well.
I believe so. Yeah,
Can
we had a
only
few
get that at
colors.
Blade HQ. So
Very cool.
go and pick up your pyrites this week and get a cool knives on board patch with every single one of them.
Exactly.
Might have to get 3 or 4 pyrites if you want the Moretta to come with it because pyrites are really affordable.
They are. For a good reason.
Yeah. Another brand that's usually a pretty heavy hitter during our sale time is CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool. And we brought
Yes.
on the Tuna Compact.
I know this one's great. This has 14C28N blade steel, so a great budget steel. It has G10 scales in that lovely baby Tiffany blue.
Baby Tiffany Blue.
Nice thumb stud action, super snappy. Love
Lucas
it.
Burnley design.
Yeah, this one's great. This one is going for $51.99 right now, so good price for a really nice, well-made folder.
And as we mentioned a minute ago, there's a lot of CRKT on sale. So if you've
Yes.
had your eye on one of those models, I'd head over and see if it's on sale.
Yeah,
Because now might be the best time to get it.
exactly.
Oh, yes.
Love that. Good one.
And then next, from Kaiser, we have the Cormorant.
Ah, yes. Let me pull this one up. You talk about it.
Yeah, so the Cormorant, I appreciate because I think it's a kind of a muted sort of thing that has a gajillion different opening mechanisms. First of all, this one's got people call it the Squid Game stuff, but in my head,
Yeah,
that's
it's like a
PlayStation.
PlayStation controller buttons.
Yep. But you have a regular flipper, you have a front flipper, and you have a thumb hole. So it's a very fidgety knife.
Or you can button lock open it.
Or you could button lock open it.
4 ways.
Yes. And then the blade here has this really deep hollow grind, giving you a paper thin edge that just slices like an absolute dream.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I love it. It comes in a bunch of different styles too. And a few of the other kind of fun, like G10 milled or stamped handles are also on sale. But this one is going for $59.99.
So $60, I might add, this is a CPMS 35 VN blade.
That's pretty good.
So, like, how many powder steels have we seen under $100 today? I can see
Few.
3 already.
Exactly.
Like, what a day. Seriously, great deals all around to be had by all.
Yes. And this one I'm excited about. So pull that one out, George.
Pull this puppy out. This needs no introduction, the Kershaw Livewire.
Yes, and Magna Cut. Oh,
Magna
It's a
cut,
beauty.
anodized aluminum, super smooth action.
I know.
I
Can't get
gotta
enough
stop
of that.
this. My
Shouldn't have put the
ADHD is
OCS
showing.
on the table for you.
Yep. But this particular one is the original that came with the, dare I say, spear point blade. It's
I
definitely
think
not
so.
a dagger. There is a dagger you can get. I don't know if
It's
it's on sale
technically,
right now.
spear point. You got it.
Spear point, nice tall flat grind, very ergonomic handle. It's just a great knife.
It is, and this one's going for $219, so pretty much $220. This is for the black, and there's also the cool red model is on sale as well. But that one's a little bit more just because of the coating on the handle with the red. But same Magna Cut blade and all the awesome Kershaw goodness. So
Yep. $220 is really not a bad price for an OTF of this quality, especially one made in the United States.
Exactly. I was gonna say USA made. That's a great deal. So
Yes.
check those out.
Yeah, honestly, like
Which
Magna Cut
galore.
knife made in the USA at
Yes.
$220 of any variety is usually a pretty good deal.
Next up, we have the Twain.
Yes, and this is the Lion Steel Double Integral.
Yes.
So Lion Steel is
one's
known
cool.
for their integrals, and for those of you who are unaware, there's sort of so a normal knife is like this guy on the MKM Eclipse, where it has scales, maybe liners, and then a spacer, and then it's all screwed together. But this guy, it's just a single piece of titanium wrapped around, and you're like, but what about this inlay? Well, that's a single piece of carbon fiber wrapped around.
It's pretty sweet.
What an engineering flex from Lion Steel.
It is. They put a lot of work into this one.
Yep, so a titanium handle, that carbon fiber onlay spine, I don't even know. That
Half
carbon
inlay.
fiber piece
Yeah,
and a CPM Magna Cut blade with a nice button lock action.
that one's sweet. This is going for $319.99.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, integral, a single integral is a very luxury piece. A
Yes.
double integral is so luxury, I think this is the first time I've ever seen it.
It's a good one. And Lion Steel's been doing great work lately. They do a lot of stuff with high-end premium materials, and they package it very well.
And
So
they're really
their
not
stuff
afraid
looks
to
great.
push the boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. They like to try things. And I noticed that at SHOT Show. A lot of their knives were very innovative, having 4 different opening mechanisms. Obviously, we've seen that before, but just the creativity that they use to put into their knives was really cool.
Yeah, I would say the brand that I most associate that feature with on the American side is Spyderco.
Yeah.
And that's why Spyderco and Lion Steel team up a lot. And they put a Spyderco blade on a Lion Steel handle and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yep.
It's very exciting.
2 great brands.
I'm very into it.
I believe there is also the like green micarta standard titanium build out for that one as well. That's also on sale.
Yeah, but the carbon fiber, you just got to show that one to the folks.
I know, it's a pretty one. What can we
the
say?
folks at home. Yep.
So that last one, the Boker Mini
The
Strike.
Boker Mini Strikes. This one's also a Blade HQ exclusive, and this one's the Desert Warrior,
Yep.
not Desert Warrior. Is there a Desert Warrior strike?
No. Wish there is.
Which there was.
Only the Kalashnikov.
Yeah, I want you guys to like blow up everyone saying you want a Desert Warrior strike, and it'll probably happen.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, we got a D2 blade, OD green handle on the aluminum, but we're still with that secondary safety lock and a nice potent automatic action,
Yeah.
reversible pocket clip. So if you wanted to, no, it's not reversible. I apologize. This one's right hand only.
Hip up deep carry.
Tip up deep carry. It's a fun little knife.
Yeah, it's great. Nice drop point blade. I think it's a nice little small tactical knife that you can have in your pocket and still feel confident that it could do something if you really need it to.
Yeah, and I did grab this particular version because this will sort of stand in as the spearhead of the Boker autos, because
Yes.
Boker autos usually will go on sale around this time of year. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the specific one you've been after is on sale, but there's a non-zero chance that it is. So I'd head over to the Boker automatic category and check out all the options there. However, for $50, you can get this awesome mini strike.
$50, pretty good.
Yes. So that is all of the sale knives we have on the table, but
That was great.
just a drop in the bucket of what there is on the website.
Yeah, these are just our favorites. But there's like, I think 300 something SKUs on sale for this week. So definitely check them out. There is a landing page on our website, as well as on the bottom of your page. You should see it says anniversary sale. If you click on that, it'll show you everything that we got rocking this week. So
Yep, and even if the knife you're after isn't on sale, you can also get some pretty sweet giveaways along with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy a knife on sale. All you have to do is spend $195 or more, and you get this Mora. And if
exactly.
you spend anything at all, you get this patch.
There you go.
What more do you want in life?
Very fun.
Yeah, let's see what the comments are saying. We haven't been here in a minute.
It's been a hot minute.
If you buy the patch, you get a free patch with it.
Can you buy the patch?
No.
Oh.
That'd be crazy. You just
I
buy
will
endless
say, if you
patches.
buy the patch for $195,
You
you
get a
can
free
also
knife.
get a free knife. I don't know if you could do that.
If we ever sold a patch for that much, that'd be concerning.
Yeah. Colt Newsom, I assume talking about this guy. Can you change the inlay? I do not believe that they sell inlays separate for the Twain. However, I would not be surprised if you had multiple twains, you could swap them here
I
and
know,
there.
I'm thinking there's just 2 screws that hold the entire body together, or at least the inlay.
Yeah, at least
So I
the
wonder
inlay.
if we unscrewed those,
And then
if you
just
could just
pull
pop
it off. Yeah, I saw
kinda fun.
Andrea, their marketing guy, do that at Blade Show last year.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I would assume if you wanted to throw my card on here or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you're a bit of a whiz with a CAD file, you can probably make your own inlays,
True.
which would be kind of cool. Maybe we should call it Flightanium and see if they want to do it.
There you go. What else?
Let's see.
They're just chatting, having a good time.
Yeah, I do love a nice cormorant. Reminds me of Neve's Knives blade a little, but not K390. Those Neves K390s.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I love it when steel nerds also design knives because you end up with pretty awesome steels.
They know what they're doing, or at least what they're
Pretty
looking
awesome.
for.
Yes. Okay. Hey George, what do you think of the SOG Terminus? Are you talking about the SOG Terminus or the Terminus XR?
Oh.
So the Terminus is a slip joint. I love the design. I'm just not much of a slip joint guy. Please don't tell Ben Belkin, he'll end me. But the SOG Terminus XR, I really do enjoy. It's got bearings in the pivot and it slooshes very nicely.
It is nice.
It's quite there. TC Blades, George, wait till you see the mirror polish on the Ozark Grail. Ugh, yeah, what a name for the Ozark Trail. I'm sorry, I've watched the Alex Garland videos on that thing, and I'm like, you are a deceiver of men. I'm sorry, TC Blades. I'm excited to see it. I've never had good luck mirror polishing D2, so do send that one to me. gmulestein at bladehq.com. Send it to me.
Ashton A is asking, what is the giveaway? We can go over that one more time. It's the MKN Eclipse with the beautiful carbon fiber and blue titanium scales on this guy with the Magna Cut blade. Really nice knife, high-end, premium. We're giving it to you, hopefully for free if you're the winner. So definitely
Yes.
stick around to the end for the giveaway on this guy.
Yeah, I'll probably do that in just a couple of minutes. Sound good?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Plenipote. Okay, George, what is the one great deal going on during the sale that we just can't miss? I think the live wire for 220.
That's pretty good.
Like, you're not going to find a cheaper OTF of this
USA made
quality.
OTF, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. That's my pick. I don't know what's your pick.
I mean the pyrite. I think that's a great one to pick up.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's $10 off. It's not the biggest deal,
But
but
it's $10 off already a price that was unbeatable.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's $10 off of an already great price. So if you were looking to get one, I think now's the time.
Yeah, I think that's a good call as well.
Please show the blue and white marker knives again.
Marker
you want to
knives.
see the manual pariahs? Here's the
Manual
blue
pariahs.
one.
Yeah.
So I believe these are called the Cell Shade Heretic Pariahs, the manuals. And these are exclusive. So here's the blue one for you. And then here's the white one. Giving Stormtrooper vibes.
Stormtrooper, but like, I'm sorry, I get
Halo.
Curious George style vibes here. So I'm just imagining
Curious George.
there's a stormtrooper who's invading the man in the yellow hat's house. But like, I don't know,
What?
this art style just makes you feel like
Oh,
Curious George.
Okay, I get the art style. I thought you were, I'm like, what is going on in Curious George these days?
Brandy winner. I'll split the cost of the live wire with you, George. Trade it back and forth every other day. Brandy, I know that would end in a custody battle, and I'm afraid I would lose. So,
Oh yeah, one of the guys said those remind me of Borderlands. That is
Borderlands,
very
there we
much
go.
their art style in Borderlands.
Dragonian.
When can we get those heretics?
I believe next Tuesday. So a week from tomorrow is when they're going to drop.
Yep, April 1st, I'd assume 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah, Mick Ranger. It does remind me of Curious George too. That's what's up.
Okay, now you need me to like look up Curious George.
It reminds me of Chalk Zone.
What?
Chalk Zone.
You guys ever watch Chalk
It reminds
Zone?
me of Harold and the Purple Crayon.
No, Chalk Zone.
Come on. Curious George, it doesn't look anything like that art style.
Okay, we'll get into this later.
Chalk Zone. Why
Look
is
up
Chalk
Chalk
Zone a recent search on here? Oh my god, it is. I could see that with Chalk Zone with the outlines.
Chalk Zone. All right.
Wow, that was a great TV show.
Tell you what, Mick Ranger's backing me up, and I'm okay with this. I have someone in internet land. It's like that How to Train Your Dragon meme. Of,
Yes.
Yeah, you got this. All right, should we give away a knife?
Yes, but I will say, Chris was asking, are those available for pre-order? They are not yet. You can add it to your wish list, and then you'll be notified when they're in stock.
Yeah, I will say knives that are that expensive very seldom sell out in an instance. I don't know, maybe they will. They're pretty hot.
It will be a good one. But yeah, let's do the giveaway.
Okay, so once again, if you would like to win this knife right here, you must be 18 years or older. You must live in the United States of America. You must have not won a giveaway in the last 3 months. And you must comment this word.
Heart.
Heart, H-E-A-R-T, as referring to the organ which circulates blood through your body.
There you go.
Heart.
Which everyone's giving us hearts right now in the comments.
I
How
love
fun.
it. Heart, heart, heart. Man,
There
that's
they
a million
are.
hearts right there. On they come. All right, I'm going to scroll up
Wow.
while they're coming and see what else is going on.
When
is the unclaimed knife giveaway you talked about last week? Last week's knives were all claimed. I believe we did an unclaimed knife giveaway 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, wasn't the CRKT?
Yeah, there's a CRKT and there was a spear in it.
Yes, yes.
But we'll collect the unclaimed knives as they go. For example, if whoever wins this doesn't reach out to customer service and we never hear from them, we have no one to send a knife to, and then in a few
Sure.
months we will do the unclaimed knife giveaway. So
But people have been on their game lately, so
yeah, I think they've realized that we mean business. We'll give their knife
sure,
away.
they want a free knife. Come and collect.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of people dropping hearts. Feels good.
We love it.
Maybe we should start an Instagram account. Except we already have
Good
one. All right, Peter, how long were we giving them?
Let's do like 30 more seconds.
Well,
30 more seconds.
I'm almost positive I saw someone agree with my George and the Purple Crayon comment. So
Harold
thank you.
and the Purple
Sorry,
Crayon.
oh my gosh, now you got Curious George in my head.
Hey,
Sorry.
Sarah,
Hey,
sucks.
thank you.
Hey, you want to see something awesome? This is a
Yeah.
mod I recently did. So this is a Buck 113 that I've been carrying. I put a little monkey fist on it for fun.
Cute.
This is a knife I think is super underrated from Buck. It's just the right
is.
size. And I took its leather sheath and I picked the stitch and I cut this off and I put a clip on it. And now I have a Buck 113 pocket fixed blade.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. You guys ready?
Yep. All right, David Rivera, you cannot enter more than once. If you try to enter more than once, you will be disqualified.
Thank you, everyone, with the Herald vibe.
Harold vibe, yes.
It's real.
Okay, who's our winner?
Drum roll. Chris Kowal.
Oh, we were
Kowalczyk?
just talking to him about...
Chris Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk or Kowalczyk? How do you say Kowalczyk? Kowalczyk. I want to know. I gotta know.
Congrats, Chris.
Yeah.
You're winning a good one.
Yes, and
I can't get
also,
that.
while you're telling us how to pronounce your last name, your noble name, please tell us if you'd like to reach out to us over email at questions@bladehq.com or over Instagram.
Yes.
We will be able to look out for you on either.
If he responds.
If you respond.
Where are you at? Oh, there he
There.
is. You said it
You
right.
said it right. That's what's up.
Nice.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Do you want to reach out to us via email? We can supply that to you if you let us know. Otherwise, you can DM us on Instagram and we will answer you that way as well. Email.
Email. All
So
right.
it'll be
We'll let-
questions@bladehq.com. So you send us an email, send a screenshot of your YouTube dashboard so we can verify that it's you, and then we'll have customer service work with you to get that to you.
It's going to be awesome. All right. Congratulations, Chris. And everybody, please do enjoy the sale. Take full advantage of it. There's a lot of great knife deals at bladehq.com right now.
Pretty sweet. Yeah, thanks for joining us today, guys. This was a ton of